Hi, boys and girls. We're going to be talking this week about retelling a story, making sure we say who the characters are, where the setting is, and the events in order. So, super readers, we know that when we talk about who is in the story, we call them the characters. Sometimes they are people, sometimes they are animals. We know when we tell where we are in the story, we call that the setting. We also could talk about the time of day when we talk about setting. Boys and girls, when we tell about what happened and when we tell it in order, we are talking about the events in the story. Do you see that we do that when we retell stories, when we write stories too? Something that we can use to help us when we retell a story is our high five retell. And boys and girls, when we tell a story, we want to make sure that we have all of those important parts so that the person we're telling the story to can pretend that they've heard that story before. All right, friends, so get out your hand and I want you to point to your thumb. Whenever you tell a story, I want you to put up your thumb and I want you to tell who the characters are in the story. Remember, it could be people, it could also be animals. Then put up your next finger, your pointer finger. Boys and girls, when you do that, you will talk about the setting of the story, where the characters were, or maybe even what time of day it was. All right, boys and girls, with your tall finger, you will talk about the beginning of the story. With your ring finger, you will talk about the middle of the story. And with your pinky, it will help you remember to talk about the end of the story. So give yourself a high five right now, boys and girls, and listen to Mrs. Ulm read a story, and then I'm going to show you how to do the high five retell.